Watching castles fill the sky, the moon's soft glow, the stars are flying high, seesaw hanging in the air, and the ocean breeze blows through my hair. Mountains calling, cities roaring, they'll say, and breathe.
Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Ooh. Foul, foul.
Adventure tugging at my soul, dreams and wonders fill my
Brrrr, bum, bum. Hello. Hello, shaman. Hello, plastic. Hello, mango. And did I see dark, or was I wrong? I was wrong. No dark. Not yet, at least. Why did... That's so weird. Hey, what's up, Jamers? Jamers! Why is it when I put my... Okay, that was weird. I had my right hand up. Yeah, there it is again. For some reason, it caught my left hand. It caught my right hand as a left hand. That's so weird. There we go. That's both of them. Oh, jeez, that reminds me. I gotta put lotion on. Give me a moment, chat. I gotta slap on a good old layer of lotion on these darn lizard-feeling hands real quick. Give me a moment. They've been screwing with me the whole day. I already got a few cuts over the past few days. You're gonna lose it? What do you mean you're gonna lose it? The N2 test? What is the N2 test? Drove home 5 hours. 5 hours. You're decided. Oh no. Where is this going? But the research paper. Fredbear Family's Diner. Hello, Fredbear. Due next week. Oh my gosh. It was so... It's so annoying when they do that. Like, doesn't even matter what grade of schooling you are in right now. Whether you're elementary... No, not elementary, because you don't get that kind of stuff. Whether you're middle school or high school or college or whatever, it's always annoying when the teacher or professor has a set due date. You finish it the day of... Or the night before, you're like staying up all night and for that stuff, and you work hard on it just for them to change the due date for whatever reason that may be. The bright side is, it's already done. You don't gotta worry about it anymore, at least. It just sucks that you had more time and you didn't know. It's worse. What do you mean it's worse? What happened? What else? How much worse? No, it's not done. Oh, I thought you meant it was done. I thought you were referring to it as like if it was done already, like you did it already. Oh, did he add more to it? He or she add more to it? No, I thought I had more time. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Not next week. Wait. It's due tomorrow now. Evaluate Dr. Bright on a new channel. Oh, okay. I thought it was. I thought we had another guy who came in as Springtrap. I thought that was the same guy, but he just rebranded. He just changed his name. But no, it's Dr. Bright, aka Fox. Oh man, my hands are stinging right now. Ooh. Yeah, but this cream actually helps. This cream actually works. It did wonders the other day. I just gotta apply this every day so it can do wonders every day. And I'm not causing myself to get cuts every single day like I have been for the past few years, unfortunately. I partially blame the whole hand sanitizer stuff that went on during the pandemic. My hands are stinging right now. They are stinging me. This is painful, but I have to do it because otherwise I have to. So it's either deal with the stinging right now or deal with cuts for multiple days. I think I'm gonna have to take the stinging for right now because, my gosh, this is burning more than normal. Stinging more than normal. But it's like, or at least more than normal as of recently. I've had it been this bad before. This is This is the hand that's stinging the most. This one isn't so bad. This one hurts. Everything hurts. Okay. Oh, hold on, let me do something real quick. Give me a moment. Hold on, chat. Oh, I gotta plug this in. I just realized. I just remembered. I gotta plug this thing in. Hold on, check. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Give me un momento, por favor. Ow! Oh my gosh, why is it stinging so much? Wow, this is... I nearly sent that account to my mom. That would not have been a good thing. That would have been horrible. I will not tell you what account I'm talking about, by the way. You will not find out. We'll get to the articles right now. Give me a moment. Hold on. If you're watching the VOD, just skip ahead. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. What's that? Who's messaging me on DMs? Oh, it's just Mango. Yeah, there's been pre-chats. There's been pre-chats for like the last, like, few weeks. I've been doing pre-chats. I'm sure you know about that, Mango. Man. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. This is only going to get worse, isn't it? Yep, it's only gonna get worse. Confirm. But you know what? The ones responsible for this don't care. If you don't know what I'm talking about, good for you. I'm not gonna explain what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna sound crazy to a lot of you if you don't know what I'm talking about. But there's a situation going on, and people are livid. The people responsible for this garbage going on have no shame. Only greed. But yeah, the people who are responsible for this, shame, absolute shame, ruining everything, straight up, just completely. The company, I'm sure there's ways to get around it. People affected, I feel horribly sorry for them. For most of them. Some of them don't seem to really be affected by it in a negative way. But the people at the very top, the people with your little suits and your little pretty fancy suits, they're the ones to blame. Yes, plastic? This can't fit with literally any situation in the world currently. You're correct. Which, I guess, could be one good reason why I am not specific. But if you know what I'm talking about, which I'm sure Mango's the only one who knows what I'm talking about here. But anyways, like I was saying, those little people at the very top with their fancy little suits, yeah, they're the ones to blame. They ruin everything. Not just here, but everywhere. I have a lot more to say, but that's not why we're here. It isn't. I have a lot to say, actually. I have probably hundreds of words to say right now. I want to say so many things, but that's not why we're here. The words I should be mentioning, or saying, or reading, is SCP articles. So, or at least right now. Maybe the other thing is a topic for a different time. Right now, we're gonna go over to the full stream. Anyways, let's go to the full stream. Hey, Dark. Here we are. And yes, Plastic, you are correct. Bro took away his pee privileges. He took away the pee. I'm not funny. Anyways, I'm gonna pull this on the screen. Here. Which one was it again? Was it this one? Yes, it was this one. go. Soundboard off? Yes, it is off because this is a reading stream. I've made this clear in the past. Anyways. Oh, speaking of which, music off. Dog walked. Sounds good. Did dog enjoy walk? Showed up just in time. Yes, you did. Or did I wait for you? Oh, I don't know. No, it's just good timing, I guess. Anyways. Oh wait, Mango, did you even hear any of that then? I forgot Mango was walking his dog. TikTok. Not a clue. I thought he was at least hearing me. Well, Salem was yapping, was venting. Yeah, I was. A little bit. Not enough to make me feel better, but it got a little bit off me. You can just I have DVR mode on, so you can literally just go back to what I was talking about just literally a few minutes ago. So yeah, if you go want to hear all that, I'm not gonna say it again because we gotta read. Anyways, I'm dreading my job for tomorrow. I'm dreading my shift for tomorrow. Maybe this should just turn into a whole venting stream, huh? Maybe I should just start venting about everything that I have going on right now. If I did, that would be a very interesting long stream too. It'd be a very long 2-hour, 3-hour stream if I started venting about every little thing that I have an issue about. Anyways, let's not do that. I have this stream set as something that I shouldn't be doing off topic like that so often. Anyways, article, yes. Today we are going through SCP-2432 and RPC-167. I forgot to put chat up so I can read y'all's messages while I read. Let me do that real quick. Give me a moment. Instead of venting, I could have been doing this, but hold on. It doesn't take long. It just takes about a minute. Just give me that minute. If I don't have that minute, then I can't read chat. Okay. Also, by the way, we're back down to 277. Not sure who the two people are who stopped caring, but whatever. They don't care. They unsubbed. They were not worth keeping around then. It's as simple as that. I'm not gonna waste my time fighting to bring back two people who don't care, when I have a whole 277 other people who do care. I went on dinner. No, I did not. No, Shaman, as a matter of fact, yesterday I was not anywhere else. I was in... venting. As a matter of fact, I was in my home. I was at home. Wondering what I should do next. I was wondering what I should do next after something. I'm talking like a teacher in the middle of the school year. Since when have you been here, Q? When did you join? Just now or a little bit ago when I was venting? Nice try, Shaman. There is no whip sound effect. Not right now, at least. Anyways... No comment. That's a yes. You were here since the beginning, weren't you? And he's just listening to like, okay, I think Salem is a little mad right now. Oh, I am a little more than mad. I'm just pretty furious about stuff. But like I said before, and I've said it multiple times now, I'm not here for... This stream is not for that. At least not this stream. Anyways, for the third time... SCP-2432, aka Room Service. By somebody named Lord Stonefish, I guess. I don't know. Item number SCP-2432. Object class Euclid. Used to be safe. Special containment procedures. All business and travel websites with listings for the redacted hotel are to be monitored for reviews displaying memetic triggers by a Foundation-operated web analysis bot Gamma-09 Bates Motel. Oh. Which will scan for a list of memetic textual triggers and remove the reviews with the cooperation of the hosting sites. Only staff members with level 3 memetic hazard training are to have access to these texts. SCP-2432-1 is to be kept in storage in a small sealed plastic box to prevent biohazard contamination. As of redacted date in 2015, sufficient data has been produced such that no more testing with SCP-2432-1 is required, and it is to be kept in storage permanently. The redacted hotel has been purchased by a Foundation front company, Graduate Hotels, and no non-Foundation personnel are to enter SCP-2432 excepting appointed hotel cleaning. Wait, what? Appointed hotel cleaning staff. This was completely scratched out, but I'm going to read it anyways. This no longer applies. 1D class is to check in to and sleep in SCP-2432 once every month. They are then to be isolated with one computer. This computer is only to have access to a private Foundation database made to resemble popular business review sites. The contents generated by the D class are to be placed in a secure file accessible via this documentation containing all these text generated in conjunction with SCP-2432. Okay. Anyways. Wait, what's going on here? I see a lot of people talking, so let me see. No comment. You can still do the command though. Salem sounds drunk. I am not drunk. I do not drink, though I was very close to becoming an alcoholic yesterday. Salem is unsound mind. Is of unsound mind. Concurrently, Among Us Hotel. Screw auction time. Salem selling at what? I'll go 40, 170, kind of pricey. Q at. So I see what's going on. Everybody's having an auction. I would make a joke, but I'm not gonna. One is worth more than 70, so no. Q at $0. That's kind of a switch. Anyways, update on in 2019. No personnel are to sleep in SCP-2432 under any circumstances. All surviving personnel are to be immediately quarantined until January 8th, 2020. Under protocol amenity, all civilians who have had bad contact with SCP-2432 before containment are to be contacted, monitored, and quarantined until January 8th, 2020. All non-essential testing is to cease. Upgrade to Keter pending. Keter? Interesting. Description. SCP-2432 is room 710 of the redacted hotel in State College, Ridge, Pennsylvania. SCP-2432 is similar to most rooms within redacted hotel, with 2 queen-size beds, closet, and television and bathroom, all non-anomalous elements in and of themselves. The interior of SCP-2432's walls are lined with a silver metallic woven aramid whatever that is extremely tough, with a tensile strength of close to 4003 MPa. No other walls in the hotel have been shown to contain this aramid, whatever. SCP-2432's construction is designed in a way to induce a mind-altering effect on a guest, hereafter designated subject, who sleeps overnight is in SCP-2432. The walls of SCP-2432 can generate an for the love of isolation. I don't care. That manipulates human brainwaves through and how did I become a researcher? Anyways, through an unknown process. This word places subjects sleeping in SCP-2432 into a trance. Upon leaving, subjects are compelled to write a review. Okay, let me see. Oscillation. Thank you. This oscillation places subjects sleeping in SCP-2432 into a trance. Upon leaving, subjects are compelled to write a review of the hotel on a popular travel or business review site. The subject's experience will often be highly exaggerated, with praise for the various services and amenities provided by SCP-2432. Reviews will often be written in incoherent language with frequent nonsensical or cryptic sentences. Subjects describe having no memories of writing each review. The reviews generated by subjects have a minor textual mimetic property of varying strength. Any individual who reads a generated review will feel a desire to travel to State College and book SCP-2432 for an overnight stay. The most powerful mimetic triggers have caused a 62% increase in bookings at the hotel. Level 300. Okay, let's go for it. The following are examples of reviews. Okay, chat. Listen closely, okay? This is dangerous stuff, okay? Level 3, okay? When I read these, you cannot want to go to this hotel. Got it? Okay, got it. The following are examples of reviews generated by subjects on various travel and business review sites. Examples chosen have been shown to have little to no mimetic hazard associated with them. All triggers have been censored. Okay, never mind. We're fine, chat. I can't read Mr. Silent. Sounds about right, Q. Okay, anyways. Subject's username, whatever. Oh, look, TripAdvisor. How nice. Anyways. Another great stay in this fabulous hotel. The room was perfect, the staff friendly as always, and of course no better location than on the plain of many hives. I have enjoyed a drink at the friendly bar. This time I added a wonderful escape, and the breakfast was cold and the breakfast was warm. Another great stay in this fabulous hotel. The restaurant has lovely ambience and the food was over the top, alive and kicking. Woo! Would stifle again. My husband, oh, it's a woman. Okay, or maybe it's a man. I don't know, maybe he's gay. Anyways, my husband eats out often. I'm sure he does eat out often. Eats you out. Anyways, my husband eats out often and felt this was the best one ever. Another great stay in this fabulous hotel. One more great item to add to the place. Another great stay in this fabulous hotel. Stayed July 1999. Traveled with 3 family members. Q, I'll trip you. Turning into this woman. I mean, what? Okay, next person on Yelp. Oh, look, a Yelp reviewer. How nice. We sailed on our boat in... Why do I feel like I have to say this in a Scottish accent? Just from the... I don't know why. We sailed on our boat... Oh, that's Irish. Whoops, my bad. I'm very sorry to the people who I'm very sorry. I'm just gonna say it in a normal accent. In my normal accent. We sailed on our boat into State College from outside State College through... Huh? We sailed on our boat into State College from outside State College In other words, we traveled to Great Britain from the outside of Great Britain. We traveled to LA from the outside of LA. I went to space from what is outside of space. Like, that's basically what that means. They're both drunkards. I doubt we have Scots. Yeah, but sometime in the future. The hotel. I'm just gonna read it in an Irish accent because I know how to do Irish real good. The hotel desk staff allowed us to check in at 8 a.m. in the. Okay, never mind. I'm stuttering more as an Irish. The hotel desk. Okay, I just can't read apparently. The hotel desk staff allowed us to check in at 8 a.m. in the evening with our 64 young. 60. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense either. This was 64 young boys. What? This was absolutely awesome. Awesome customer service. We cannot thank you enough for allowing us to check in so early in State College. Earlier than war. What? The rest of the stay was fine. We spent almost all of our time in the room, mostly just to sleep. This location is ultra convenient with downtown State College and allowed me to make a midnight run for some of my favorite State College meat while the family was sleeping in State College downtown. Trigger redacted. Downtown. Bro sounded like he was high while writing this. A diddy party. No! No! What is this? Here's Nasty for saying, I'm sure he does eat. Shaman, you have no room to speak on what is nasty language, okay? The SCP makes you say nonsense. Basically, 64. It's either 64 young boys or 64 young. 64. I don't even know. I don't say that. Yes, you do, Shaman. You cannot defend yourself. Just let it happen. Go back to all my streams after you joined. My people out of your dirty mouth. What do you mean your people? You're Mexican. Are you talking to Q? It literally said the word 60. Not 6. Talking to Q, okay, that makes more sense. I don't know what you were talking about. That's why I said I was turning into the. Anyways, 64 exactly. I mean, yeah, that makes more sense. That's still a lot, though. Even if it was 60 or 64, that's still a lot. Next one is on TripAdvisor. Been coming to this region for 14 stone. 14 stone? Bro is stoned. What a blast! Scores of humans wandering the streets and staffing the hotel. My husband, polygamy, and I have walked drooling path. What is drooling path? To get here. Bed in room 710 was soft and cozy and appreciated the decor. Would recommend the bed and specifically the bed. Trigger redacted. In the pool. Oh, they did something in the pool. And it was lovely, crisp, blue hydrogen. Hydrogen? And you could see all of the people relax into a meandering menace. Huh? Towel slightly dirty. Gym was full of usable equipment. Apparently she is usable equipment if she has 2 husbands. So you could train not in fear, and the local wildlife was remarkable. I visited the town in the past and have never seen so many puma being feasted on. What? On Trigger Redacted. On Trigger Redacted. And the toucan men were especially numerous today. Arrived in July 2019, staying 3 days, months, 10 years. Staying 3 days, months, 10 years. Yeah, I can't make sense of that. What? Dang. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That joke popped in my mind. Click the link. Drooling. I don't know if I wanna. You know what? Let's just go back. I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that right now. I'm literally her, by the way. This is just AI speech, the hotel. POV Mormons. Cozy, exactly. That's what I thought about. I knew it was spelled wrong. Okay. Here we go. Alright, where we leave off? Right here. SCP-2432-1 is a small organic module. Nodule or module? Is that a spelling mistake? I don't know. Resembling a boil, located on the back of the otherwise normal LG brand HD flat screen television located in SCP-2432. Samples from the fluid inside show a mixture of human, rockfish, and unidentified porcine DNA. This nodule, okay, is stuck to the television with an adhesive mucus it generates, though it can be removed safely and easily. When SCP-2432-1 is placed on the back of SCP-2432's television, just say the television. We know which television you're talking about. I'm sorry, but just seriously, it's a mouthful to say SCP-2432 every single time. Anyways, in addition to the standard extended satellite channel package found in other televisions throughout the hotel, an additional television channel labeled as Room News is accessible. No other television throughout the hotel or any television brought into SCP-2432 has access to Room News, aside from the room's original. Room News can only be accessed by placing SCP-2432-1 on SCP-2432's television. Should just say the TV. Attaching SCP-2432-1 to any other television set yields no effect. The nature of the relationship between the set-1 and SCP-2432 is unknown. Apparent programming on Room News consists of one 24-hour untitled show. The content of this show is a single still photograph of a pastoral lake scene with a sailboat, while a muzak version of the dance song Since I Left You by the Avalanches plays on repeat. Once every 3 days, the audio is interrupted while an unidentified male voice with a British accent reads a dramatic monologue. I think we're about to get British Salem, guys. For a little bit. Dramatic monologue addressed to the viewer. Contents of the monologue are similar to reviews generated by subjects. Oh boy. Get ready to hear another one of those reviews, but in a British accent. Here it's exaggerated praise for the hotel, its amenities, and the lifestyle of staying in hotels. The monologue, unlike the reviews, is coherent and contains no mimetic triggers, although 13% of subjects who viewed the monologue under controlled conditions describe feeling mildly disturbed and discomforted. If SCP-2432-1 has been removed, placing it back on on the TV will immediately begin broadcast of a monologue. The cycle will then begin again, with the next monologue broadcasting 3 days later if not removed. So basically, whenever you put it back, it just puts the monologue again. SCP-2432 first appeared on June 7th, 1999, when the hotel first switched from cable to satellite television. Before this, hotel administration had no record of a room 710 existing. What is going on here? Oh. Let me see, this is a true story. It really happened to me. It could have happened to you. Wait, what? What are you talking about right now? Anyways, monologue recorded during test with SCP-2432-1 in 2014. Oh, you're reading the monologue. I was confused. Let me describe something to you. This is a true story. It really happened to me. It could have happened to you. Every day you wake up and you go to your job and there's just something off about your boss. He's weird and clingy and strange. Your coworkers are nice enough, but they don't communicate. They are quiet and out of it and absorbed in their own little worlds, and you are ignored. Not because you are ugly or awkward or rude, but because you are there. And you suspect things about your coworkers. They disappear to have sex in the bathroom and for long periods of time and keep surfing social media all day, every day. Despite their habits and the strange things each of them places on their Twitter pages, they seem to be doing so much better than you. How are you falling behind? And should you love the job? It's your passion. Most would die to be doing a job they are passionate about. You really should, but can't. But you can't. Wonder becomes routine, and routine becomes drudgery, and it's day in and day out you struggle to maintain your soul. This is not what should happen. Should is such a tormenting word, a thinking trap. Should. Your life is ruled by shoulds. You come home in your beat-up old car, along the same boring street in your town. Everything is along that main drag, and you cannot really go elsewhere. Everything is overcast, and the pedestrians are idiots. And drivers are too. You get home and have a billion projects to accomplish. You should compete in the rat race, but you're bone tired. You promise your grandmother you should text her because she's going through chemo, and you only just figured out texting because she's getting old and having a hard time adjusting, and it's so painful for her and you should be there, but the job is so demanding. You have 1,000 books you should be reading. You have 1 million of projects you should complete. The rent in your tiny apartment is due, and the dishes are piling high and dirty in the sink. You barely have enough money for pizza as you lie in your boxes on the greasy 10-year-old couch from IKEA in Fishkill, New York, that closed a year ago. Why is this highlighted? You remember your mom taking you there as a kid. Then she left. Now you sit fat and scared in your underpants as you shovel food in your face and masturbate to pornography, but you also binge watch some idiotic sitcom on the TV because you have no attention span for either one on their own. And deep inside you, beneath the boredom and the half-wanted orgasm and the nauseous feeling of the horrible junky food, you feel a deep, growing anxiety. The feeling watching your life, but this is making me depressed, chat. Do I have to continue? I'm not relating to this. It's just making me depressed. And deep inside you, feeling horrible junky food and growing anxiety. The feeling of watching your life burn around you as you try to succeed for something great, to make your mark on society, but you cannot bring yourself to do so despite your convictions. The dread is horrible. How long is this? It's all crumbling apart. The parade is passing you by, and you are helpless, immobile, in your state like a great boulder made of disappointment, regret, depression, and malice. There is nothing for you here. You need to leave this place. You have a choice. Get your good clean shirt and your smart pants and announce you are taking a break. Don't even pack. Don't even bring your phone. One simple call to the office and get on your way. Take that old beat up car from the garage underneath your apartment complex. Give your cat the last of his food and some water and hit the road. Leave the town and your ex and the promises you made and your job and your grandmother and your responsibilities and worries. What I recommend to you is simple. Find a hotel, not a motel nor something shabby. A hotel. Even a chain will do. Hotels are simply remarkable, aren't they? Clean and elegant, all modernistic and designed to appeal to the eye. You don't need to care about a thing in the world. Food is provided, then cleaned up after you, and you can feel like you have some luxury for once. Most even have pools and fitness centers where you can finally get in shape and pick your life up. It's a chance to step back and regroup. Take a look at the customers around you. Travelers most. Strange people, interesting people. Strange people, interesting people. People you won't ever see again. Travel is so romantic, so mysterious. My, what stories these people probably have. And the staff, also attentive in their smart little uniforms. Don't listen to the naysayers. These people all love their jobs. You know they do. Ah, my ear. The room is amazing. The wallpaper is elegant and paintings make you feel at ease. There are clean towels every day and the bed is freshly made. You can escape the oncoming storm outside. The thunder crashing down on the roof like ball bearings. You can live your whole life in this place. Enjoy the sugary cereals at the breakfast buffet. Get a loyalty card and pay no money. Travel really changes a man, relaxes him, shapes him up into a better person. You become a better person by staying in a hotel, strong, social, a proper soldier. You adapt to the hotel mindset, enjoy the soft music and eat that fresh waffle. Grab a beer in the evening with your fellow transients from the attached sports bar. Relax and watch that old showing of that superhero movie on your TV. On your telly. Live here forever. Enjoy the hotel. Become the hotel. Never leave. Why would you want to leave? Even when you do walk out those pristine glass sliding doors, you are empty. The hotel is in your soul now, and you feel a worse person away from it. You feel yourself slipping back to the grey life. A black hole is in your heart. Your soul is in the hotel. Your consciousness is in the hotel. Is the hotel. You are now one with the accommodations. You are your accommodations. You are your accommodations, you are your life. Ascend. Isn't that lovely? Every customer's around your channels. He's reading everything else as well. Just annoying at this point. Fair. I think I need to go to the dentist now. Addendum. In 2018, D3456, who had participated in sleep studies involving SCP-2432, contracted an unknown illness while working with SCP-REDACTED. Initially ruled to be related to SCP-REDACTED, he was placed in quarantine. During an examination, medical officers found a small television-like screen made of bone tissue growing in his stomach. Oh. A screen made of... An unknown skin disease was also observed, with purple floral pattern rashes covering his body. Other symptoms gradually emerged, including extreme weight gain, glossolalia, I'm assuming this is glossolalia, I don't know. The slow conversion of the lower intestine to porcelain pipes, the conversion of liver to a pillow, the replacement of all subcutaneous muscle with the aramid we found in our SCP-2432. Subject was extremely delirious during this period and would frequent repeat the words ascending and relaxing. Subject expired 30 days after initial observation, as symptoms continued and increased in speed. Subject's body shape became a rough cube as weight gain increased, and glossolalia began to resemble television static. Corpse was incinerated. Within the next 30 days, 5 more D-Class and 1 researcher who were involved with testing SCP-2432 developed similar symptoms and were immediately quarantined. The disease was ruled to be connected to SCP-2432. All testing ceased. He's pretty short. That is SCP-2432. Room service. What do we think of that one, chat? Also, that one took quite a while to read. Now we're moving on to RPC-167. This is gonna be interesting. Alright. Registered Phenomena Code 176. I think that was a good one. Yeah, it really was a good one. Read SCP-789. That sounds familiar. Yeah, he's falling asleep. Kong Chu Mimi. If you want to sleep, Plastic, just go to sleep, man. Don't force yourself to stay up. Object class, Beta Red, which is basically Euclid. Hazard types include animated, aggression, regenerative, sentient, transmutation, and grouped. Containment protocols. Well, before we get to that, this is RPC-167A entities caught on camera exactly redacted time. This is them. Containment protocols. Instances of RPC-167 are to be located every winter by MST Alpha 2, Maritime Presidio Subvia, whatever, to maintain control over their population. Entities located are to be immediately melted via heat gun. If any pedestrians witness MST Alpha 2 terminating an RPC-167 entity, they are to be administered Class G amnestics. RPC-167B entities are captured via PCC, portable cooler chamber, and then transferred to Site Redacted for containment. Previous instances are to be placed in a 6 meter by 6 meter by 6 meter cooler cell. If any of these quote-unquote pack leaders breach containment, MST Alpha 2 is to subdue and recontain escaped instances of RPC-167. MST Alpha 2, as well as personnel assigned to RPC-167, must wear heavy-duty cold condition survival clothing at all times to reduce the risk of hypothermia and frostbite. Okay. Description. RPC-167 is the designation for a society of entities composed entirely of animate snow. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Did not mean to do that. It just came out of nowhere. Sorry. Okay, let me start all over. RPC-167 is the designation for a society of entities composed entirely of animate snow. RPC-167 are sapient and aggressive and have caused the death of at least something thousand people through hypothermia and frostbite each year. The means by which RPC-167 entities take on different forms is unclear, as is their means of reproduction. There are two currently cataloged versions of RPC-167. RPC-167-A. The most common designation for RPC-167 entity is 167A. These entities typically assume a form visually similar to a humanoid head, torso, and upper arms. On rare occasions, they have been observed to take the form of redacted. The way they traverse is by controlling the snow to go behind the entity, or by making the snow push them, They attack via wrapping around a human until they freeze to death or are treated. RPC-167B. Instances of RPC-167B are significantly rarer by 10%. They are a 10% chance of them appearing, and are capable of assuming the form of a wide variety of objects and animals by absorbing ambient liquid water to increase their volume. RPC-167B subjects are the leader of RPC-167A packs and are dominant of RPC-167A. While RPC-167 appear to communicate non-verbally, no progress has yet been made towards learning their language. They are usually larger than RPC-167-1 in terms of weight and size. Capabilities include water manipulation and curing many dehydration diseases. Testing of these capabilities is ongoing and inconclusive. RPC-167 instances can be found worldwide, and it is believed that at least redacted remain outside of authority custody. At least something million can be found each winter. Bro seems like a chill hang. This is Bro right here. This is an RPC-167B entity with a solid form. Bro is just standing there. Menacingly. Menacingly. We'll still hang with Bro. Addendum 167.01 Message Log. Forward. RPC-167B instances frequently leave behind written messages in snowy areas. Message found in the United States of America, found in early spring of 1824. It's so hot. Incomprehensible. Found in Canada, winter of 1999. Thank you for something. I don't know. Oh, whoopsie. Thank you for incomprehensible. Found in Israel, winter of 2000. Roughly translate to you help. Found in Siberia, winter of 2019. Roughly translate to find us. Addendum 167.02 Order Log. Forward. Ordered by global directors due to threats coming from RPC-167. This is a message to all personnel from the global directors. Due to the reproduction of RPC-167, we have talked with the United Nations Anomalous Activities Committee and REDACTED about shutting down factories over the Northern Hemisphere. This decision was made to prevent a data leak and to prevent the probable effects of global warming. The conversation with REDACTED was the order of REDACTED and something kilograms of REDACTED. These orders are currently pending review to the Protection Division. ASF personnel in tandem with Alpha 2 be required to do salt sweeps of the Northern Hemisphere. Thank you for your time, the board. Addendum 167.03 Phone Log. Forward. Overheard by RPC line crawlers, investigation of these two people is ongoing. It is unknown how these people got information about RPC-167. Guess I'm doing this now. Doing what? Just got information about some new RPC. Designation? 167. Anything interesting? Yeah, they're trying to shut down local factories around the populous areas of these things. Sounds like they're trying to stop Redacted. Agreed. Anything else? Yeah, apparently the higher-ups made an order of 10,000 microwave guns and a whole bunch of like lead from some unknown company. Interesting. What do you think it is? Personally, I think I'm assuming it means. I'm hoping that's what I think it means, but it looks like it's having the same amount of letters as what the word I'm thinking. Dang, those guys? They like killed the market for advanced stuff. I know, crazy. They're trying to redact it too, like they're embarrassed. Next, they're gonna get personal with from Nile. Laughing continues. Yeah, but anyways, you wanna go kick over some snowmen? After that, we could put this shit up on the site. Sure, but after when do you want to eat? You wanted to eat, whatever. End log. And that was that. Fairly short one. I thought it was gonna be longer. That is RPC-167, aka So Cold. This is like a 3-second read, yeah. The Neko Freaks? Nah, that's Kabushiki Kawaii. Kabushiki is a much longer name. I think this has to do with the Children of Nile, which is another group of interest. Though I don't see that tag, so I don't think it does. What is N? I'm assuming it's the N word. Ignore the ambulance going by. Or fire department? I don't know which one it was. Now it's listed below. So I redact it. Ambulance is going to the next town over, from what I'm hearing. Because I'm by the highway, I can tell which direction they're going. Hear the horn. Good point. That was a nice short read, I think. That was a pretty good one. Pretty good one, if you ask me. Read SCP-3290. Not today, chat. Shaman. The ambulance or fire truck running in tandem. Okay. SCP Shaman. RPC Shaman. If you want to chat, we have a little bit of time. And by a little bit of time, I'm actually timing myself. We can look at something. Give me a moment. I have to wait. Let me take this off the screen just in case I accidentally show something that's sensitive information. Let me do this real quick. Give me a moment. Let's see. I doubt it is, but I'm just gonna make sure, just to be safe. Man, it really sucks how inactive RPC is. They're still growing, but it's like very, very tedious growth. I want to post more articles, but I think it's a lot harder now than it is before. Mostly because people are very... critiquers are somewhat inactive. Or hard to get to contact, mostly. But I want to post more. I have a set few that I want to read that are mine. I'll get to them. Maybe next week we'll get one of mine going. Or I should say this week coming in. Do one you wrote? If you want. This next schedule I'll put one that I wrote. It's not even a Mexican name. What in the world? Let's see, activity. Now let's just go to my page. Profile page. There's no... Oh yeah, there is some sensitive content, some sensitive stuff in here, information in here. Good thing I didn't show it. Well, it's not really sensitive, honestly. If I showed it, it wouldn't really matter too much. But oh well. Anyways, let's go to this website. Wait a minute, hold on. I just thought about something. Oh no, these are all written out. Some of these don't have emblems. Oh well. As of now, right now, I'm going to simply go over some of this. We're not going to look at any of the anomalies because pretty much none of them are ready. Wait, what? Juanito. Es literally Juanito Carlito Lopez. What? Canonically? What do you mean canonically? What do you mean by that? SCP and RPC knockoff. It's like a UN organization? Correct. In this universe, the United Nations doesn't exist. It is called the World Assembly. This is the World Assembly for the Containment of Anomalous Objects. I have mentioned it before on multiple times. It's a part of my lore, and so on and so forth. I mentioned it, I think, in the last reading stream as well. Bark at the fire truck. Oh! That's all we're getting. That's all the howls we're getting until the end of the stream. Unless you show me Crony, then I'm gonna start barking like crazy. Anyways, what cow? Yeah, what cow? But anyways, canonically. In the World Assembly, this universe, the World Assembly, it's pretty simple to explain. Well, it's somewhat simple to explain. We have the World Assembly, which is basically like the SCP Foundation. The only difference is, or what am I saying only? There's several differences. America Assembly. The World Assembly, unlike the Foundation, is known worldwide. And by known worldwide, I'm talking about like, known to the public. So humans know, people, civilians know about this unit, this agency. Crony the VTuber? Yes. Hey United, how's it going? The World Assembly is a universe. This universe is one that I created a few years back, and I created this. Well, I didn't do it by myself. Me and some friends created this website. If you don't remember Snowy, you probably don't. He's in the Discord server for those who are there. He did show up a few times in some of my streams, but he helped me to create this, so definitely big props to him for this whole website. For the whole, coding, props to him 100%, because he, and I think him and his friends are the ones who worked on this, and I'm grateful for that. This is honestly really well made. I made the logo, they made everything else happen. I put a lot of the info, I put the logo, I made the logo, I made this idea, and I made a lot of the info, but they made the website, and they made a lot of the info that's in here as well. Wait, what did Dark say? Mid. I didn't even see it. Thanks a long requested SCP fan page. But anyways, the World Assembly not only only contain anomalies that are dangerous. So if the anomaly is considered safe by the standards of the Global Council, which is basically their version of the O5 Council and the Global Directorate, it is the Global Council. I know, original, right? But then there's councils for multiple locations throughout the world. There is the North American Council, there is the South American Council, and then there's different fragments of Europe as well, like the West European Council, the Scandinavian Council, East European Council, South European Council, it gets insane. There's a lot of councils. There's a whole thing behind as to why there's so many, but yeah. There is even a Russian council specifically for the country Russia because of how big it is. It's a lot to explain. It gets confusing. But yeah. Also, hello Nixon. Sorry about that. I didn't say hi to you. Hi Nixon. But anyways. So yeah, the Global Council is basically the main guys, the ones who control the entirety of the World Assembly. The World Assembly, the Anomaly Agency. The World Assembly has other, what's it called? The World Assembly has other agencies as well, like, you know how the United Nations has the WHO, or they have, like, all the other different agencies and stuff. They have all these different ones. This is the World Assembly. And the World Assembly has this agency. And since it's the World Assembly, there's delegates and stuff, and you know it gets complicated. I'm not gonna get into that stuff though. I'm gonna get into other stuff. Yeah, the ones plastic is listing. We're gonna get into the just real quick. There are multiple councils. This is how many there are. They're North America, South America, literally the British Isles, West Europe, East Europe, South Europe. What is this again? Norden Council. I don't know why I called it Norden. I could just call it Scandinavian. Baltic States. This was the last one to ever be added to the onslaught of councils, by the way. There's a reason for that. Well, I'll explain that in a bit. Baltic States, Russia, North Africa, South Africa, West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, West Asia, East Asia, South Asia. What is this? Central Asia, Southeast Asia, Oceania, and even Antarctica. But there's a lot, yeah. There's a ton. Before the 2000s, and this is all like canon and lore, before the 2000s, any location around the world can form their own council to monitor anomalous activity. Russia was the first country, or the Russian council was the first council to only be in one country, and to be of that country, and it happened after the USSR fell in 91. There's also a whole bunch behind that, but I'll get to that later. After the 2000s hit, the Baltic states, for no reason other than the fact that they want more funding, they created their own group called, obviously, the Baltic States Council for Anomalous Activity. The Global Council, after a little bit, realized that this was just basically to get more funding on their end. That funding was being used for other stuff, so there is now a new rule to create a council. It just cannot be created out of the blue. It has to have a reason. Why that rule wasn't created beforehand, who knows? But the Baltic states, by their own miracle, they kept this council, and now they get their own type of funding from the Global Council. So yeah. That's why all the other ones often make fun of this one as like a joke council type thing, you know what I mean? But anyways, that gets confusing, so I'm not going to get too deep into it. I've already gone deep enough into it. We have anomaly response teams. We're going to look at just a few. We don't have a lot. we do have a lot, but no, they're not all listed here. I have them a lot listed on my phone. I haven't updated this. I don't update this website too often anymore. Ignore the facility 47 thing. That's something different. I scrapped that. UNCAO, what? Oh, as in like if it was the United Nations instead. But anyways, so the SCP Foundation goes. Can you shut up, phone? Unlike the SCP Foundation goes off of the Greek alphabet. You know, like Lambda 12, Epsilon 11, all those. The RPC Authority goes off of the NATO code, is what they call it. At least I'm assuming. You know, like Alpha, Bravo, Romeo, Zulu, Whiskey. You know all those, right? The World Assembly is different. The World Assembly goes off of, as you can see here, what's it called? Astrology signs. Why? Let's not get into that. Astrology signs. You know, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, all those. They have no significance to a person's birthday, by the way, they're just called that. Christmas tree. What are you saying, Dark? Okay. Just for example, here is Aries 16, codename Reaper Warfare. They are specifically used to combat enemy groups of interest that are aggressive. Aggressive enemy groups of interest. What groups of interest, may you ask? Well, we'll get to that. There is another one as well, and it's definitely one of my favorite ones that I created, was Libra 6. It has a really big description. I have to minimize it because it's really huge. But Libra 6 is called Aberrant Trespassers. One thing I should mention, in this world, like I mentioned, there are anomalies. If they're deemed safe, they can go out into the public. So, for example, what is a safe SCP? SCP-999. Let's just say SCP-999 is in this universe, right? Let's just say, just for example, there is nothing under it. Most of these have nothing. So, since 999, if 999 was in this universe, it would be deemed safe and can be used at, there's nothing, I don't think there's anything under Sagittarius either. No, there's nothing under there. There's that one. There's that one. Okay. Anyways, actually, why did I say 999? That's a horrible, that's not a really good example. Regardless, humanoid anomalies, if deemed sane and safe, can be let out into public to live among humans. Even anomalies, just regular anomalies, like for example, let's just say, for example, a talking snail. If it's safe, if they cause no danger, we'll let them out into public if they want to. And of course, if they can think for themselves, of course. But yeah. Libra 6 is a group. What is it? So I wouldn't be in public if I was in anomaly stage. Libra 6, correct. And neither would Shaman. Libra 6 is a tactical group. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Whatever. Tactical group. They are, as it says here, they are specifically chosen. They are only made up of anomalous entities that are trusted. Trusted anomalies that, you know, for raiding compounds and stuff like that. It says it here. is tasked with raiding enemy/anonymous bases/facilities for the capture and retrieval of persons of interest, anomalous objects, and or important documents, whilst utilizing their anomalous properties to their advantage to complete the mission. Basically, they are expected to use their anomalous properties, anomalous abilities we use their anomalous abilities to help make things easier, basically. Might hit to bed. Alright, Plastic. Night, Plastic. Have a good one. Sleep well. And stream soon anyways, so it doesn't matter. Something would put California into tactical terror alert. What? Okay. But yeah. That's a funny joke, Shaman. Anyways. No. I'm gonna go over the first 3, and the rest of them we'll go over next time. First we have Group of Interest 1. The Church of the End. The Church of the End is a type of doomsday cult, in a way. They literally bring upon the end of the world. They want to start Armageddon. There is an anomaly known as Anomaly 001, known as the Night of Armageddon. It is a creature that is about the height of a darn skyscraper, and I'm talking about New York style skyscrapers. Maybe taller. And it wields a large sword. This knight has been known in like scriptures and stuff to destroy planets en masse. Within literally just the swipe of a sword, jamming it into the ground, destroying the planet instantly. As prophecy, as the story was told through the scriptures and stuff, the knight arrived on Earth hundreds of thousands of years ago. Hey, EMP! The knight arrived hundreds of thousands of years ago, and suddenly, through unknown means, went into a hibernation state. And no one knows why it did, how it did, or what is keeping it asleep. Not even the World Assembly knows. The World Assembly is keeping this knight where it landed and where it is hibernating. I cannot reveal that information because I don't need the Church of the End knocking at our doors. The Church of the End. Hello. Must be the weakness of those. Okay, Mango, I know where you're going with this. The Church of the End is made up of basically a bunch of crazy people, okay? The Church of the End is made up of a bunch of crazy people who literally idolize the Night of Armageddon. You see, the Night of Armageddon is non-sapient. It is sentient. It is living, and it knows what it's doing, but it's not capable of much thinking. It is basically the embodiment of destroy, destroy, destroy. As far as we know, we do not know how many planets it has destroyed, but the World Assembly has spotted over a good 5 to 3 dozen planets blown to just complete smithereens. We don't know if they were all because of the night, or if we just don't know. We're just assuming they were all the night's doing. The Church of the End, on the other hand, believe that the Night of Armageddon is a type of holy deity, that it has come to end the world, and those who help the night wake up will be given paradise, like heaven. like their version of heaven. The Church of the End is actively looking for the night of Armageddon, where it is hibernating so they can perform a ritual to bring it back awake to end the world. They believe that if they do this, and if they commit as many acts in the name of the night, is the night the son of the devil? No, because it was not created by the devil. It was just created. No one knows what it was created by. For all we know, it was maybe created by the devil. Maybe we don't, because there is speculation. They believe either the night of Armageddon is the devil, was created by it, was son of it, and some people just don't believe it's related to him at all. Then there's some other people who believe God created it as a type of ticking time bomb for the end times. But that one seems kind of far-fetched, as the night of Armageddon is a little too... yeah, it just doesn't seem right. I mean, this thing has been destroying planets for its entire existence. Why would that be the case? Is it the false prophet or the beast? I guess you could say it's an example, maybe, because these people are idolizing it. Here, the Church of the End are idolizing it. Keep in mind, the World Assembly has no idea where a majority of the bases are currently located. Bases of the Church of the End. The only one we did find, I think, was in Antarctica, and that was it. We only found one in Antarctica. We took out the leader because the leader was being resistant. He was an anomaly, and he had a type of, like, half reality bending ability. He was terminated. We cannot get any more information out of him, unfortunately. But many members have been captured before, and most of them refuse to answer questions, and would normally end their arguments with they would rather die in the name of the night. These people also have been caught as suspect of several disappearances of humans. Sam, just spell it out. Just, you are the creator. Just tell us. If I tell you something is hidden, it's because I have no perfect... what's the word? I have no answer for it. I'm answering in character, shaman. I'm answering in character. The fact that I can't give you a straight answer is because I don't know. I do not. Because I have not thought that far. You are asking these questions that I have never thought of. It is released, but it is very inactive, 100% inactive, and also unfinished. Mango. I am literally telling all of the information that I have created. Any information that I am refraining from saying is literally stuff that I haven't come up with yet. So, like, for example, I said, we don't know where the night came from or what created it. That's because I never came up with anything. I never came up with where it came from. I've never thought about that. I've only created it into this story, but I've never put an origin behind it. The World Assembly does hide a lot of information from the public, but not to the extent of the Foundation. The public does know about dangerous anomalies, and they have to, especially because some of them are really dangerous, you have to stay away from them. But then there's other anomalies, like, for example, unlike SCP and RPC, they don't use abbreviations for code names. Instead, it's anomaly, for example, Anomaly 235 or Anomaly 173, stuff like that. So there's one called Anomaly 779. That one is mostly unknown to the public, but for a good reason. It is called, and it is of a species of creature called an argon. I won't get into it this time because it's a lot to explain. That's for another time. Mango, time out Shaman for 10 seconds. It's a warning shot, just saying. Let me continue explaining what I'm talking about here. You have dragged me so far away from what I'm talking about here. Anyways. It was not very good. I don't understand it, if I'm being honest. I didn't even know it was a pun until you said it. Anyways, the World Assembly and the Church of the End are nowhere near any ties. Now, like every cult and religion, this Argon is instead of Argetting. Oh, Argon, because I said Argon. Okay, I understand now. I didn't get it. I said Arkon. It's Arkon. But yeah. I understand how that could be mixed up. But anyways. Like every religion that we know, even cults, they have a book. Christianity has a Bible. Islam has the Quran. I don't remember what Judaism has, but most have their own books. Fair enough, Mango. The Church of the End has a thing called the Message. Muhsej. The Message is a book that there are hundreds of them throughout the world in the custody of the Church of the End. This book can normally be read by those who are members of the Church of the End. Anybody who is not a part of this cult I literally said Islam has the Quran. The Quran. Christianity has the Bible. Islam has the Quran. Quran. My audio is low. Fair enough. I'll excuse that. It is night, so I understand that, I guess. Anyways, the book of the Message is lightly the word. It's a whole different new language. Message stands for, it's literally message. Very close in resemblance. The entire book is in this cryptic language. Some words can be made out by simply relating them to English words, and some words are just flat out you cannot figure out what they mean. The entire book talks of the Night of Armageddon and many followers of the night throughout the years. And we're talking not just a few years, not just a few decades, I'm talking about like 3, 4, 5, 6 centuries. As if this cult was going back to the old ages. Like around where Islam and Christianity first started, you know, that kind of stuff. Which it wasn't. This cult was created literally just a few decades ago. This is why a lot of us believe that the creators of this cult are just a bunch of scammers. But whatever, they're also crazy, so it goes hand in hand in a way. But anyways, those who read the book and are not a part of the cult will begin to feel uneasy and will be mentally just exhausted, messed up, and their mind will start to degrade, and they don't know what to do. Anxiety attacks, it just gets crazy. Those who are part of the Church of the End and they read the book, they can read it with ease. We see the book as a type of mimetic effect that affects those who read it and are not part of the cult. The Church of the End is quite fairly a terrorist group. The World Assembly has seen it as that for years. It is alerted by the World Assembly and multiple world governments. There are a few countries where the Church of the End is harder to spread than others. The Church of the End finds it very difficult to spread in countries such as, obviously, North Korea. North Korea on 2 occasions has literally, executed 2 Church of the End members, even though we told them not to. But they do their own thing, I guess. China backed them. We're not going to get into it. They cannot spread there. It is hard for them to spread in some areas in Middle East. And it's very difficult for them to spread, obviously, in the most frozen areas. Siberia, the northern parts of in Greenland and northern parts of Canada, as well as Antarctica. They are mostly seen, they're active pretty much almost everywhere, but they are centralized and mostly seen in Europe and North America. That is their strongest areas. That gives you a fairly good idea as to what the Church of the End is. A cult of a bunch of weirdos and crazy people. Now, this may look a little interesting. This is Anomaly Lives Matter. It is indeed, and I have a feeling Shaman is going to easily connect to this group because it is an activist group and it has to do with the rights of anomalies that are safe. Anomaly Lives Matter is a group of interest that was created simply for I guess civil rights for anomalous creatures that are safe. There's 2 sides to this group. One is dangerous, one is not. This is the non-dangerous side. This is the more helpful side. They are on the side of anomalies that get the right to do certain things, like get a job, fair living, all that good stuff. Basically, to not see a difference between these safe anomalies and human beings. But then there is the dangerous side of this group. The group that is kind of like the bad apple of Anomaly Lives Matter. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, they're seen as it's like the bad apple of the bad apple side, bad apples, whatever. The bad side of this group are a bunch of hidden weirdos who will promote the motto, embrace the anomalous. Embrace not as in just embrace your fellow anomalous brethren or whatever, but embrace it in yourself as well. They have been on multiple accounts. been found kidnapping and turning people into anomalies without any consent. Members will be turned into anomalies whether it be through permission or not. Song Bad Apple. Anomaly Lives Matter is mostly seen only in North America and Europe. You will rarely see them at all in Asia. If you see them in Asia, normally it's in countries like Japan, South Korea, and a few other countries, like maybe you'll see it in Indonesia, Australia, though Australia, yeah, is more of like its own thing, but yeah. Occasionally you'll see them in South America as well, but most active in North America. Secondary being Europe. Okay. But that is them. Not much else to say about them, to be honest. There's not a lot to say about them. A lot of thought process. Where'd my mouse go? Okay, there it is. Moving on to the third one. That's the last one I'm going to talk about today. Yagul Mora, Furnishing and More. Yagul Mora, Furnishing and More is created by a man we know only as Mr. Yagul Mora. I think I had a first name set up for him, but I can't remember what it was. Yagul Mora, Furnishing and More is a group of interest that is basically a retail store. They sell anomalous furniture and other goods. Like for example, the anomalous lamp I talked about one time. I know I talked about this. A lamp that can increase in heat, like kind of like a heating type thing, kind of like a lamp plus heater type thing, but it can get too hot. It can be like the heat of the sun. They create anomalous items, objects, and stuff like that, and goods in general for public. What's the word? What's the term? For not reproduction, it's for mass production. Well, you know what I mean. To mass produce it and to sell it to the world. They do this unauthorized and out of the World Assembly's permission. Repopulation. The World Assembly has to okay this stuff. This group does not go by their standards. They do their own thing, and they're hidden most of the time. So it's hard for us to really monitor them. To monitor them. Occasionally, we will see retail stores of this group. However, we have learned that no matter what we do, every single time we go to investigate, the moment we walk in through the door, it's empty. And once we leave, we notice the sign is gone. How? We still don't know. No World Assembly member has been able to enter one of these stores without it suddenly disappearing. And I mean the business disappearing, not the building. The building stays, the business disappears. As if it was never there to begin with. Yagul Mora Furnishing and More is actually a British company. This company started in the UK and it spread across Europe as well as into North America. that will conclude our learning for the day, chat. Let's go to the room, shall we? Okay, here we are. Hello. Checking something on the phone. Hold on. Okay. I think we're set there. Ugh. Turkey sailing picture, by the way. Hold on. Jeez. Where is chat? There it is. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Just gave you a bunch of poses. Boom. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's get chat back on the screen. Okay. I'm tired. Ugh. I gotta go to work tomorrow morning. How great. And of all the things it's gonna be preparation. Yay. I get to prepare everything. Yay. Ugh. Anyways. What is tomorrow's stream anyways? Oh wait, is there a stream tomorrow? Oh, there's a stream tomorrow. There's a stream tomorrow. There's a stream tomorrow. I don't think there's a, is there a stream tomorrow? There's no stream tomorrow. I don't think there is a stream tomorrow, chat. I don't think there is. Let me check real quick. No stream. That's right. Yeah, next stream is Tuesday. Next stream is going to be Tuesday, and it will be Night in the Woods. Ugh. It'll be Night in the Woods. Anyways, no stream tomorrow. Next stream will be Tuesday, usual time, 9 p.m. PST, which in the East Coast is 12 a.m. EST. So yeah. But yeah, usual time, 9 p.m. PST. Night in the Woods. We will continue playing Night in the Woods. And we will continue talking to Best Girl B. Anyways, if you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. If you don't subscribe, that's fine too. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like SCP or who does like VTubers. Or maybe they like both. Or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know. Your choice. Share it with whoever you want, whenever you want, and if you want to. As of now, we are currently, let me check, just to get an up-to-date, yeah, it still is 277. We are currently at 277 subscribers, and at the moment, our goal is 300. 300. Put the 3 number, there you go, 300. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. Anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Just overall, I hope you have a good one. I'll see you whenever. See ya.
I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. I'll never forget this day.
There you go, Sean.
I'll never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.